Hey, what's up? I know a lot of you want to get my feelings on the new Hoyt Pro Defiant. I've done a couple little videos. I'm going to do an official build with the new Pro Defiant. I'm also going to do one with the new Prevail and shoot a 300 round or two for you with that coming up in the future. But here's a look at the bow. Lots of questions from different people. One of the questions that I saw that kind of stood out was, am I for sure going to shoot an aluminum bow versus my carbon? And the carbon Defiant, no doubt, is as good of a bow as you can get, no question. But there's also a price difference between the carbon Defiant and this Pro Defiant. There's about a $400 difference in the stores, $350 probably realistically. Years ago, when the Hoyt Charger came out, I shot that Hoyt Charger. That was a mid-level bow. I think it sold for $500, and I shot that bow for my entire deer season because I thought it was a great bow. And I also know there's a lot of people out there that aren't just in the high-end category for pricing. So I want to look at all products and give you a fair and honest comparison. And I can tell you that from an aluminum bow point of view, this is a great bow. There's a lot of great things about how it feels in the hand, especially how it tuned, and also about how it groups. What's really nice for those of you who are new to the Hoyt models, the DFX cam is an awesome cam system. So this cam is designed that when you draw it back, where the string comes off the cam is actually in a slightly higher position, so the string angle is actually a little bit more open at one draw length compared to the same axle to axle bow with a different style cam system. So in other words, I'm a tall person, I'm 6'5", I shoot about a 30.5-inch draw on my hunting bow, 31-inch draw on my target bows. If the string angle is too sharp, I'll have to take my head forward to meet that string. If the string angle is proper, my head can stay in a straight up and down position like this, and I don't have to go forward to the string. With this DFX cam, even at my draw length on a 34-inch axle-to-axle bow, I'm able to have a great head position, which is really important for accuracy because that peep sight doesn't get too far from your eye as well. Actually, I measured last year when the Defiance came out and the DFX cam came out. I measured a 30.5-inch bow, and I compared a 34-inch axle-to-axle bow that did not have the DFX cam with a 31-inch axle-to-axle bow, and the string angles were the same because that 31-inch bow had the DFX cam. So it offers you a better string angle. The other thing is you do have the option to be able to move your draw length. You've got A, B, C, D, and E positions. So each one of those positions is a 1/2 inch of draw length. You're able to put a limb stop peg in, so there's a third stop which touches the limb if you choose. If you like a super solid wall, I personally am okay with the standard draw stops. They've got a slightly different rubber suppression systems here, just a little bit different shape. Still has the shock rods under the limb, which I really liked last year. But just the way this tuned, just set up, and if you're debating what aluminum bow to get this year, this is going to be the one. I love everything about it. Great speeds and just how quiet it is. I was on a hog hunt, and for those of you who hog hunt, you normally know that hogs are normally really skittish. I was able to make a shot on a boar, never even knew the bow went off, just kind of took the arrow and went off. The other ones had no idea what happened, and I was able to shoot another boar, full mature boar, 2 300-pound boars, out of the same stand minutes apart, thanks to how quiet this bow was. Can't say enough about it. The only modifications I made personally was I did take the regular wood grip off. I put side plates on, just that's my preference. But other than that, it's an awesome shooter. So I'm going to do a little bit of shooting here for you today and show you how the accuracy of this bow is. And I guess if you have any other questions, I'll read them and I'll get back to you on it. Thanks. That's an elk, by the way, at 80 yards. I'm shooting the knock to it release right now. I'll shoot 3 arrows with the knock to it, and then I'll shoot 3 with the silverback. And this is unedited, as is. If I'm out shooting, you can see how I shoot. This is pretty much what it'd be like if I was out practicing. So, gonna stay going live. Here's a look at the bow. Pro Defiant 34. Right there is a good look. Here's the cam system. See, easy adjustable modules. I'm shooting a fuse stabilizer. Here's a look at the bow. Just really great cosmetic looking bow. It's beefed up a little bit compared to last year. I think it's 0.4, I could be wrong, I think it's 0.4 for weight, a little bit ahead of last year's, but they did beef it up a little bit and change the frequency. Here's my group with fixed pins. There's fixed pins, no scope, fixed pins, full size hunter peep, and that's it.